Okay, we're streaming. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna lower this back a bit, and we're gonna move. Oops. I'm gonna move this over a little bit there. Okay, I'm gonna just check what it looks like over here. We should get something now. Studio. I want to just make sure that it's streaming completely because the OBS has changed so much since the last time I used it. Let's see, what do we got here? And I want this one here. I want to just make sure I'm properly connected. It's looking good. Okay, so now OBS is supposed to be able, you know what, I know what I'm going to try. I'm going to try doing a test message here. Hey. Okay, and now I should be able to see it in the OBS chat. There it is, and it worked. Perfect. For some reason, the OBS chat is in freaking Italian. I don't understand. Anyways, now we're on to the last development tank here. So we've got some Tri-X 400. Now you should be hearing me through the proper microphone too. I'm hoping. So this is Tri-X, Kodak Tri-X. 435 millimeter, and we're going to change our to 580 milliliters, and it should give me the same, that's the same measurement there. And at 20 degrees we're at 22 degrees. Let's just check it to make sure with this one. We're on the last one for tonight. Took me a while to get it set up, get everything set up still. But I just want to make sure that we're at 22 degrees and not at 21 and a half. So I think it's coldest. It looks like it's 21 and a half. Actually, we can get away at 21 degrees. Yeah, 21 degrees. So 21 degrees means it's going to take 12 minutes. We're good for 12 minutes. Put the thermometer away. We gotta mix our chemistry. We need for 11 and a half milliliters. I fixed the, yeah. So we're looking good here. So, if anybody is listening, oh, by the way, I wanted to know that just in case anybody's awake. Where is it? Settings. I want to share. So let's see if we can change close. Facebook. Let's go to my feeds. First, let's go here. I say edit. It's not going to let me edit this. Okay, I got to unfeature it. Remove post. It won't let me edit it. Damn it. So that means I gotta remove the post. No, just confirm and remove. Unpin it from featured. Which is good. So let's put in a new one. Ah shit, I knew I forgot something. I forgot the text. Oh, but you know what? I have it. I know where I have it. I have it. Let me see here. Go back. Where's my feed? Control C. Control V. Ah, this one's going to let me edit it. So I can repost this one using the shared link. There we go. Let's get the share from here. Control V. Save. Now that's done. If I share this to groups here, C. Control V. Oh, there we go. Post. So now if I go back here, pin this post. That's good. Now if I go back here, that's good. And here. There we go. Into featured. Done. Perfect. All right. So let's get back to finishing up this last. We're going to need our so we're going to need 550. 550 milliliters of water. We need 11.5 milliliters because we're going to need to bring it up to 580. So we're going to do our, actually, you know what? Shake it up a bit. So this is going to be three rolls on this one. That's my 11 bang on. So let's get it over 0.5 millimeter more. And that's close enough. Let's take a little bit more air out. There we go. Okay. My 11.5. That looks good. Rinse this beaker out. Once the beaker's rinsed out, then I can stir it up. And we're going to have our anybody wishing to join in, you have the chat on YouTube that you can use. There we go, we're all done. That's it for the stir stick. You can already start by putting this away. Okay, let's open up the last one tonight. Perfect. Let that rinse out. Start our timer. And now we invert for, again, a whole minute. Like so. And I'm turning as I'm inverting, as you can see. I gotta do this for the first minute. I'm getting a feeling though that my mic is not. Let me bring it a bit closer and bring it up a bit. Can you hear me now? There we go. We're done. Rest for a minute. I'll tap it 1 or 2 times. In the meantime, we're going to get our stop bath ready. That way it's ready and waiting. Still got time. Like I said, for all the other chemistry, I always do 600 milliliters. It's just that much easier to prep. As I can see. So anybody with any questions, by all means, please. This looks good. 10 seconds, which for me is about 4, 5 inversions. Like so. I always tap it. Looking good. Can't wait to see which one is the XD11. That's the one that I did the seals, redid the seals, light seals. So that's going to be a nice. Oh, I wanted to mention that also. For those of you who've never done TMAX before, that's the color TMAX developer comes out after you've used it. It's actually even more purple than that. That's now turned black. Not black, but a dark. But it is definitely, it does come out purple. Almost electric blue. I'll do another set of inversions. Like so. So now I've gone back to OBS. I got a lot of work to do to put it back to the status quo that it was at before, because evidently between versions it lost my old configurations. So I'm going to have to check it out and see how that is going to work. Trying to see how my microphone's not as loud as it usually should be. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. There we go. I think that's better now. I don't need it to go too high. I want to keep it in the yellow, but not too much into the red either. There we go. And I got a feeling mic auxiliary 1 is badly programmed too. I'm going to have to refix that. Where are we at now here? There we go. That should be nice. I might do a few more this week. In the meantime, I got a lot of scanning to do. Anybody, let's see, anybody in the chat come up yet? No, not yet. So, anybody wanting to getting tired around the last this is my 5th tank today, which makes it my, what do I got there? 3. I got 8. This makes my 9th film development. Yeah, we're at 7.5 minutes into the 11 minutes and 59 seconds. And we're coming in for another. Let me see, where do you see that? You see that there? I can always move this a bit closer to it. See if that'll work better now that it's more in front of me. And inversions. Oh, you know what? I put in twice as much of what I needed for the chemical. I just realized that technically I went through 4. I only needed 290. I wasn't thinking. Get my marker so that I can send out my, oops. Looks like there's a big storm going on outside. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like to keep count of how much developer I go through. Seeing that it really is only one-shot developer, and my stop, fix, and wash, I usually go through quite a few actually. I can usually get about 20 rolls out of 1 liter of mixed fixer, and I've actually made a nude stop bath even without even waiting for it to go to pink for the indicator to work. So I don't know if you see back here, this is one of the that's the newest member of my Darkroom. It's an LPL Enlarger 66, which was gifted to me by an old friend of mine from my old photo club, Arimac, who got it from a friend of his who was just looking for a new home for it. I got that with two lenses, 3.5 f3.5s, a 50 and a 75 millimeter, and it came with a tray for 35 millimeter and 120. So 135 and 120, but the 120 is a 6x6. It would have been nice if it could have got it. I gotta see if I can maybe still find, but I doubt it. And we're almost there. And we got a minute to go. And there we go. Let this finish, and then I've got to empty this out into my waste. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the one that is it doesn't lock properly, so I got to make sure this one comes out purple, as a matter of fact, compared to the TMAX. I'll do it so that you can see at the same time. There we go. Now she's ready for the, let's see if you can, I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Oh yeah, you can see it. There you go. Look at how purple that is. I've noticed that a lot with Kodak films, especially TMAX and Tri-X tend to be very deep in color. And that's going to go in the waste bucket later when I'm done. We'll do the stop for a minute, which I'm going to agitate through the whole minute, making sure that everything gets enough stop. And once the stop is done, you could take pauses after that as long as the development is finished. You just don't want to open the tank. So then my interims can be, my intervals I should say, between chemistry can be a little longer when I'm switching out. And then we'll be done for tonight. Maybe I'll do another live while I'm scanning, kind of show the process of scanning. Stop is finished, so we can empty this out now. That initial opening of the container, letting that air out, is usually always, I'm going to get some Kleenex up there too. Pour this back into the stop bath. Alrighty, take the air out of this one, like so. Measure out our fix. Let that fix for 5 minutes. Even though I have only one reel of film in here, I I always leave the second reel on the top just to make sure to push to keep, so it does, in case it gets loose while I'm inverting, and that usually works fine. So we're going to do the same agitation we do with the developer. We're going to do it now with the fix. There's my top. Start the timer while it's fixing. So I do a full minute of agitation, as you can see. Then I drop down to agitation for 10 seconds every minute. Hypo wash has cut it down quite a bit, because the hypo wash after the 5-minute fix is 2 minutes, in which case I'm using Ilford Wash Aid, and the final rinse was only 5 minutes after that, so it cuts it in half. There we go. Now we're done. 4 more minutes of that. There we go. Grab a couple more Kleenex. There we go. I'm gonna rinse our might as well take the time to measure out our hypo wash. This is coming up here. Mastiff Chart is a great app. It even prompts you for the next set of agitations. Beautiful. All done. Let's get the hypo wash set. There we go. Ready for that. Oop. Three-minute mark of the 5-minute fix. And we're good to go. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Good signal. Nice. There we go. Just wanted to check out, see how the chat. It seems to, it's interesting, the OBS for the, it working much better than it was when I was trying to use just the interface from YouTube. 4 minutes. And 30 seconds to go. to do one last agitation when she rings. And that's my note that it's time to swap out the fix. Oh wait, let it out. Make sure she's on tight. And we can start emptying her out. Go. Take the air out. Beautiful thing about these Cinestill bottles, I have the 1 liter ones. They're accordion bottles. This is the Hypo Wash. Start the counter on that. I still do agitation. Ten seconds and then 10 seconds. Minute to go. I still like to do my okay. It's looking good there. We'll get the sink ready for our last final wash. I'm going to measure out my rinse aid. Beautiful. Put that back there. This will be ringing in a couple of seconds. There we go. That rinse out. We'll reuse the Hypo Wash as it's still good for quite a bit. We'll throw this under the running water. Start up the counter and I invert it for 5 minutes. What I'll do is I'll empty it fully once it's full. I just like to take out the foam from the bottle so that I can get as much air out as possible. go. So I fill it up, empty it out, turn it half a turn, quarter of a turn, just to make sure that throughout the 5-minute rinse, the chemistry is being removed everywhere on the film. I gotta change my faucet to be able to use my. I've got a double reel. A double reel film washer, but it takes a special faucet fitting, which looks like one of those utility faucets, you know, you put in the garage or the shop with the hose thread on it. We got 2 minutes. We're up on 2 minutes of the 5-minute wash, and we're almost done here for the evening, at which point I will get back on again later on this week, and it'll be mostly probably the scanning part. Maybe I'll do another darkroom session, we'll see. I still have about maybe 10 or 12 films to do. Still got to finish working on the, I didn't put much time yet during my vacation on my film weekend, which I want to get started for November. For Gosselin. And I gotta work on my presentation also for the Diary Camera Montréal on managing your analog films. I use print files to store mine. Actually, I have a bundle of both the old-fashioned wax paper and the print file plastic ones. And the plastic ones I like a lot. Anybody? Nothing? Nobody? No. Okay. We're almost done now. So after this is a 30-second bath in the photo flow. We're gonna put this one. Where we're gonna put it in the middle. 6, 7. How many have I got there? I got 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it means I did 8 today. Ah, 30 seconds to go. There we go. 2 more lenses, I think we'll have enough. And we'll do 1 more, and then we'll be done on to our 30-second photo flow bath, which I usually agitate all the time throughout the whole 30 seconds, just to make sure that it spreads throughout the films. There we go. All done. 30 seconds worth of photo flow. Cap this up. There we go. 30 seconds. We're done. There we go. There we go. Just don't put it back in the water. Otherwise you're going to have to redo your photo flow all over again. Take the foam out. There we go. The foam is out now. Cap her up. Like so. Just rinse our graduated cylinder, and then I will rinse off the canister. All good, nice and clean. And there we go. Yep, I was right. I only had one roll in here. So let's see what this looks like. Oh, this came out nice. Yep. What do I think this is? These are shots also from this house. I should say last too. Problem is, I will check that because I think that might have the last. I don't think I'm going to be able to put a weight on it. Oh well. I'll have just enough. Right on the very, very edge. Wait. Go. Quick rinse of the tank. quick rinse of the reel. The funnel and the top. Now we're done. We are done for the evening. Yeah. So I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all real soon. Buonasera, stato buono.